False Memories main characters is on the movie theater screen. Oh my god. Is no one gonna talk about seeing the False Memories character on the big screen in that movie theater panel while we and Param are on a date? Anyway, if you haven't read this awesome series written by the same author of this series, it's definitely worth your time because I watched that movie and it's a great one. Before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my Twitter or Instagram at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this video will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 42 of Anti-PT. Let me start this podcast by saying, Param, you are a big dumbass. Can I take we now? I call dibs, so he's mine. I waited for we and Param's date for such a long time to happen, and my heart just got broken to pieces, just like we's heart right now. We probably thinks that asshole Mr. Han and our Param are a couple right now, or maybe Param is just not interested in dating we. Whatever it is, Param is so guilt-ridden that he chugged down coffee and ate spicy rice cakes. What did he expect he's gonna do? He's not gonna be able to talk because he needs to take a shit after doing all of those stupid things. But Param, my dear, you need to tell we the truth, my gosh. And this is what I keep telling everyone in this podcast, that Param is just making all of us so mad and frustrated at him right now. He doesn't care about anyone's feelings and only thinks of himself. He doesn't think about how we feels right now because he's so preoccupied with what his feelings are. He keeps making mistakes, and it's a good thing that he's beating himself up over his mistakes. But Param, babe, I can't keep defending you. Please do something about this whole situation with we. Communication goes a long way. Every single time I read a new chapter and Param is still on his whack shit, I lose years of my life. Param literally out there letting go of a perfect boyfriend because he can't get his shit together. And I've told this a million times in this podcast that I understand that Param and we are not official. So it's not like Param cheated on we. But dude, learn how to communicate. Like I said, him and we are not together. So it's not like he did anything wrong by sleeping with Mr. Han. But dude, if someone tells you they like you, you need to be clear with them, If he still has a crush on Mr. Han, I understand, like that feeling doesn't magically go away overnight, and it's very hard to let go of that crush because it's a very deep feeling But this is something he needs to explain to we. And I'm sure we will be a little bit hurt, but at the same time, it's okay. It is what it is. It's better to be honest about it rather than living on a lie, which is gonna hurt them twice or probably more. You know, meaning Param should have just told we that, he slept with Mr. Han a couple of nights ago. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be, but I just think he doesn't have to feel so guilty about it. And, if he does have feelings still with Mr. Han, then, it is what it is, right? But one of my viewers before told me that in this series, no one is really rooting for Mr. Han. Everybody wants Param to be with Wee. So I think the author is pretty aware on where her fan base stands when it comes to what the viewers think. And the viewer that I was referring to is, if you want to check her out, her Instagram is heavens_night. And she was the one who pointed out that in this series everybody is rooting for Wee. So Mr. Han is, good looking. To be honest, his good looks is the only thing that is going well for him. He probably has an okay dick, but if he spent less time fucking around and fix his nasty personality, then maybe the fan base would like him a little bit better. But I think there's a unanimous decision in the fan base that everybody wants Param to be with Wee. And if that's the case, Param better learn to communicate and make up his mind, because Wee is the best. Wee deserves better. And at some point, I understand Param, but dude, you need to get your shit together, and quickly, please. If you want to stay with Mr. Han, then tell Wee right away instead of dragging it out. But my friends, I'm telling you right now, the next chapters are so good. Hopefully Mr. Han doesn't fuck it up, but good things are happening between Param and Wee. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I am interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me. I'd love to hear back from you. Also, if you haven't done so, please support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much, and I really hope to see you next time.